Hey, Shalom Maki, I'm coming back again with another video. I'm gonna go ahead and jump into the topic about needing a teacher in this truth. All right, when you first come into the fold, all right, when you're born again, you're coming into a whole new a birth, all right, and you have to regrow and you have to relearn and things of that nature. So when you're a baby or infant, you have to be taught. You're gonna be held, nurtured, things of that nature. All right, you don't come out of your mother's womb acting like you know everything. Okay, and if you do, they're gonna be like, damn, that baby's a devil, and they're gonna end up probably killing it. All right, but before I bring out this scripture, and what I'm talking about is these certain groups out there that are having this attitude and trying to spread that same spirit upon other brothers, being rebellious, not wanting to be in order. Basically, man, to avoid being rebuked and all that stuff, all you got to do is just do what you're supposed to be doing. Nobody should be telling you what to do. You already been in this truth for X amount of years, so you should already know what to be doing. No one should be holding our hands and things of that nature. All right, but let me go ahead and bring out this one before I bring that out. Let me go into the book of the Hebrews. All right, 5 and 11. It says, "Of whom we have many things to say, and hard to be uttered, seeing you are dull of hearing. For when the time you ought to be teachers, you have need that one teach you again, which be the first principles of the oracles of the Most High, and are become such as have need of milk and not of strong meat." Right. So before you can become a teacher, you have need that one teach you. Okay. So there's teachers in all things. There's a learning process in all things, in all aspects of life, including this truth. Okay? To all you scoffers and mockers and unruly and disobedient children, you have to be taught. Okay? Verse 13, "For everyone that useth milk is unskillful in the word of righteousness, for he is a babe." All right? Just like a baby, when he comes out of the womb, or when it becomes of a toddler, you're holding its hands, and you're holding its hands, and you're helping the baby, you're guiding it on learning how to walk. Okay, until it starts to learn it on its own, but then the baby still needs to be taught. Okay, verse 14, "But strong meat belongeth to them that are of full age, even those who by reason of use have their senses exercised to discern both good and evil." Okay, and the elders have been exercised to discern between both good and evil. You guys out there that are being rebellious and have the spirit of rebellion, which is as a sin of witchcraft, you don't have that ability. Okay, that's why you fight and you're constantly bucking up against the brothers, the Akim, on the highways and the byways that are defending the elders and defending ultimately Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai's name and balance, because you lack those qualities, man. Okay, you've been found to be a bastard, man. All right, now to go back to Proverbs, because that's plain and clear, man, that you have to be taught, and in order for you to be taught, right, that's gonna make you a teacher. When you're taught, you learn through experience, and you're able to teach the next child and man and things of that nature, whether they come into the truth or not. You're going to be teaching people. You teach people at your work, at your job, right? You train. You have a process of when a new hire comes in, it's training. Come on, man. Let's go over here back to Proverbs. See, Proverbs chapter, man, sometimes it's hard to find those books, man. Proverbs 5 and 7, it says, "Hear me now, therefore, O you children, and depart not from my words of my mouth." Okay, so who wrote the book of Proverbs? Was not King Solomon. He was a teacher. All right, you guys out there, you scoffers and mockers, y'all wanting to claim that y'all are trying to build up the house of David and things of that nature. Well, guess what? The house of David, they were all being taught the ways of David. David was a king. Okay, King Solomon was David's son, so King Solomon taught, and this is the words of King Solomon right here. So King Solomon is leaving a foundation through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai on how we had to be towards one another when we're learning the law, statutes, and commandments, the ways of wisdom. And you go into that word here, in that first scripture, it's Shammai.
Strong's H 8085. Shammai.
Right, but it's Shammai.
And
it says
second entry, Shammai. Shammai.
All right, Esau. It says to hear, listen to, obey. So that's what it is, man. All right, it's to listen, to obey, to cause to be heard. All right. Read it again, Proverbs 5 and 7. Hear now, therefore, O you children, and depart not from my words of my mouth. Who are the children? Israelites, the Hebrew Israelites, the elect. Because only the elect are the ones that are going to gravitate to this instruction. Verse 8. Remove thy way far from her, and come not nigh to the doors of her house. Right? When you read up a few scriptures talking about a strange woman, which is referring to these other doctrines, philosophies, all right, of the world, of men. Okay, so we're supposed to take heed to the spirit of Yahweh Shai, not to these other seducing spirits. And y'all are part of those seducing spirits on trying to train up men on how to be rebellious and proud towards those that have higher authority. Okay, and basically also you're still in the ways of America. Okay, because of America over here, you the only one you're gonna listen to is Esau, the government, or the police. All right, so you have that Occidental mind, that way of thinking, man, which is the Occidental goes back to westernizing. You're westernizing the mind, man. Proverbs 5 and 9, it says, "Least thou give thine honor unto others, and thy years unto the cruel." Right, so you gave up the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. All right, you gave up your birthright. You gave up Yahweh Shai. Now, you're gonna give up your honor to others, and thine years unto the cruel. That's why we're in the condition that we're in right now. Just like the brothers always say, if we leave it up to y'all guys, we're gonna be here in America for another 1,000 years or whatever, however many years, because y'all ain't doing it. What's prophesied and what's expected from the men of the Lord in the scriptures to the Spirit, ultimately Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, on how to be delivered. Instead, you're still doing that same BS, man. You're just scoffing, mocking, doing all types of madness, man. Like what a female would do, twisting the scriptures. But that's gonna be y'all. You're that so-called honor that you got is gonna be given unto the others, man. All right, it's like those men that had those certain talent, and he hid it under a napkin. That talent that you got doesn't necessarily mean that you hide and you sit on. You ain't out there doing the work. It can also mean that you're not bringing out the full truth. That you covered the truth, but then you're trying to bring out your own way. And what happened to that man? His portion was given unto the man that had flipped his portion. Okay, and it says thine years unto the cruel, which is who are the cruel ones here in America, man? Edomites, the other nations. So you're gonna be given over back over to them, when martial law is implemented and things of that nature. You ain't prepared. Okay, verse 10, it says, "Lest strangers be filled with thy wealth, and thy labors be in the house of a stranger," which is that slavery, man. Verse 11, "And thou mourn at the last, and when thy flesh," well, real quick, verse 10, talking about the FEMA camps too. Verse 11, "And thou mourn at the last, and when thy flesh and thy body are consumed." Why? Because you're going to be in an agonizing state. You're going to be wondering why Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai isn't helping you. It's going to tell you why. Verse 12, "And say, how have I hated instruction, and my heart despised reproof." Verse 13, "And have not obeyed the voice of my teachers, nor inclined my ear to them that instructed me." You see, which is the elders, man, of Great Millstone, Elder Tahar, Gabar, Ayathan, Sakaran, Rakah, all right, so forth and so on, even to the least of the brethren. You know, because you did not want to obey the voice of thy teachers, man. Nor did you want to incline thine ear, your spirit be attentive, you know, to the truth. Okay, you're being proud, man. You didn't want to serve Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai. You know, this is let me see, Proverbs Salakia. Proverbs 22:17, it says, bow down thine ear and hear the words of the wise, and apply thine heart unto my knowledge. You know, so you have to have that humble spirit, man. You have to be willing to learn and listen to those that have authority, man. Okay, you have to submit yourselves to those type of men. Okay, you can't just be doing whatever you want, man. And the Lord, the way the Lord speaks is through men, through the prophets. All right, this is go here to Hosea chapter 12. See where it's at. Salakia Akim Khan. This is Hosea 12:10. It says, I have also spoken by the prophets, and I have multiplied visions and used similitudes by the ministry of the prophets. All right, so you are ultimately rejecting and despising the whole congregation of GMS because of your own whatever reasons. All right, but you don't know who's who. So instead of you constantly bucking up and things of that nature, you know, just teach, right? Why are you teaching men that you're not supposed to teach? That's hypocrisy, man. You know, if men don't need to be taught, take off the garment, take away the 12 tribe sign, and go home, because nobody needs to be taught. All right? Nobody needs to be taught according to you. But really what it is that you want to be looked at as something high and mighty, and you want to be the next Elder Tahar and things of that nature, man. Okay? Let me see one other scripture. This is real quick. I had them lined up. See here. All right. Let's go to Zechariah 7 and 7 and 11. All right. It says, but they refused to hearken and pulled away the shoulder and stopped their ears that they should not hear. Yea, they made their hearts as an adamant stone, lest they should hear the law and the words which the Lord of hosts has sent in his spirit by the former prophets. Therefore came a great wrath from the Lord of hosts. So you're going to be destroyed, man. All right. You try, refine, you Zakari, you IUIC, ISUPK. You know, there's people that are in the midst of you that are going to be drawn out, that are part of the elect. Okay. But the majority of you are going to be destroyed, man. Okay. And you try to refine group, y'all going to be utterly destroyed, man, because all y'all have that same spirit and nature about yourselves. Y'all are rebellious. Okay. And y'all pull away the shoulder, and y'all refuse to hearken. Okay. Y'all refuse to hearken unto Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, men that he has set up on the earth, starting with GMS, the Elder Gabar, Elder Ramlab, Elder Tahar. All right. But I want to go ahead and leave it with that, brothers. I hope it was edifying. I want to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elders, Great Millstone. Much love and respect to you brothers out there doing the work in sincerity and truth. To the younger brothers out there, man, that are watching GMS, y'all need to get out there, man. Go onto the highways and the byways, make videos, and don't follow those guys, man. Learn, be under subjection, okay, and learn and be taught, okay. But until then, I want to say shalom.